So I believe that I can do this diet until I'm dead. Hey guys, it's KetoMo here. And as I said in my previous video, I have been on the keto diet from January 27th, 2019. The reason I actually started this diet was last year, October, I had started working out. I've been overweight. I was roughly about 267 pounds. I was getting close to diabetes. I was too slow. I couldn't run. I couldn't climb. And you know when you're just really big and you look down and all you can see is your fat? It sucked and it really hurt. So I wanted to make a change. October 1st, 2018, I decided to work out and I made it a daily routine. From day one, I would go every day, about 30 to 40 minutes a day, October, November, December, but there was no results. I was gaining muscle, but not immensely. And I was still just eating everyday food. I would wake up in the morning, have an amazing breakfast with coffee and some sort of pastry. Lunch would usually be some eggs or a salad, and I thought it was healthy because you'd put some ranch on there, but not too much because I wanted lower fat. Then you'd come home for dinner, I'd have a burger and usually a little bit of fries on the side with my apple juice because you know apple juice is supposed to be healthy. And that's what I did for months. It didn't help. I even tried to cut out fast food. I even tried to cut out all sorts of pop. I lost about 4 pounds in 3 months and I realized this isn't working. There's a reason it's not working. It's because maybe I don't know what I'm doing. So I decided to research. I took 2 months off and all I did in those 2 months was spend hours upon hours studying, reading books, and watching videos, and I take notes. From doing that, I was able to spend December roughly 2nd until January 20th learning about keto. I read hundreds of articles. I watched countless YouTube videos. A big recommendation I have is the What I've Learned. Great YouTube channel that really explains the science of it if you're trying to learn it now. From watching that, from watching other YouTubers, from reading books on it, from reading articles, and I always read the counter argument. Because you don't want to just read a one-sided article. You're missing on the whole other side and then you're not actually learning. So from doing that, I was nervous, but I realized this would be my solution. And my last fear was sustainability, right? People don't think that they can sustain in the keto, and it's true unless you have willpower. But here's one thing, guys, once you start having results, that willpower will keep growing and keep growing and keep growing. You just got to toughen it out, just like quitting anything. And I hate to say this, but I honestly consider the sugar and the carbs kind of like a drug, because it was harder to quit that than it was to quit cigarettes. And I quit cigarettes 3 years ago. So it just blows my mind to think that something I spent my whole life thinking I could eat, I had to stop. I had to make a whole change. And was it worth it? Yes, because I'm here today starting this channel with full confidence that I know I can help other people like me. One thing I did learn is that if you're going to do this, you have to 100% do this. Because if you start and stop, you will actually A, stay tired, B, never adapt to it, and then C, it's only going to hurt you more than actually help you. The biggest thing about keto is if you start and you stop, you will lose your results. And that's because your body is now adapting from burning glucose into burning fat. As you're gonna see on countless amounts of research, the point of the keto diet is. From starting January 27th, took a couple of weeks. I did get comfortable with the food. I did get comfortable with the diet roughly about a week and a half into it. To get out of the keto flu, people call it, and I'll have a whole video on that explaining my journey through it, what I did, how I was out of it, and how I actually did fall off of ketosis one time in these past 4 months. And my advice to everybody, try to stay away from that, because then you pull yourself back a whole week and you become fatigued, and that's not worth it. You start eating caffeine, again, not worth it. The best solution is commit, stick to it, and enjoy it, because once you start enjoying it, it becomes a simple lifestyle rather than a stressful problem. The sustainability. I feared that I could not last on this diet for more than a year. While seeing a couple of YouTube videos of people who did and have done this for 10 to 20, 30 years, it blew my mind. And seeing the way that they were still efficient, organized, they didn't seem slow, I wanted to make sure that I could end up in the same type of way. So I believe that I can do this diet until I'm dead. And I'm hoping that I don't have any problems. And if I do run into rough patches like I have in the past, I'll get through them because the results are worth the willpower push. My advice to you guys is if you have questions, you don't understand something, research it. Find somebody researching the opposite of it and compare and contrast for yourself. Decide if it's worth it for you, and don't just listen to anybody blindly. You need to research, and maybe not even just me. Research what I have to say. Make sure that I'm not saying something that might not help you. Even if you're gonna ask your doctor, research what they said. Make sure that information's correct and can help you. Just understand, everybody is different, but from what I've seen, everybody can benefit in some type of way. Also, if you guys have questions, comments, concerns, I'm going to leave my email below. Email me anytime and I will respond the minute I can. Also, comment on this video, comment on the intro video. Just let me know, because I am here to help other people who have had the questions that I've had. And I think the hardest thing for me was there was nobody that would like answer. Like I messaged some of the bigger YouTube guys and they didn't have time for me because they're big guys, and I understand, but I'm gonna make time. No matter how big or anything, I will find a way to make sure that people with questions that don't understand what they're going through or understand what this diet is about get the right responses, and get responses that benefit them, not just a general answer. So please don't hesitate to email, comment below, let me know. Again, I love this and I'm hoping you do too. Thank you.